Hi. Um, so I have kind of like a half-built, it's a very leather hard piece of clay that my daughter made. And I'm going to try and save it because I think she'd get a kick out of like having it. I think that she'd remember it and just be like, oh yeah, that's right. That was when I visited you in your classroom. So I'm going to try and get it kind of together and tinkered with. So I just kind of want to remind you of like scoring and slipping. Um, so a couple things on scoring. Scoring has to be a lot. Scoring has to be deep. But the most important thing about scoring is the pressure. So like when you're putting pressure on, and this is a pretty leather hard piece here, I'm putting a lot of pressure onto the inside of that seam allowance here. Now, yeah, so I'm putting like a very decent amount of pressure, particularly since this is leather hard. So leather hard clay, it's going to be a little bit more like you have to work harder for the attachment than you would with any other type of clay. Let's just say that. So now I have a top that matches up. I'm going to take a little time out after this to smooth out my seam and kind of make that look like it's not there. But for right now, it can just stay there. So let's talk about adding on a bottom slab. So I have a slab here. I'm going to put this onto my slab. So I'm going to just adjust things. You can see my clay here. So this is what I've got so far. I put my clay on my slab. This is just like a junker mug that I got rid of. So what I'm going to do here is just kind of find the arrangement where I can cut the shape of the bottom out. And I want this slab to be pretty good looking. That is for sure. So I'm cutting this out, getting rid of my excess that I don't need, yada, yada, yada. And I like to do slabs like this because it's just real logical and simple and kind of just automatic. So I have my hockey puck. This is going to go right on top. And I'm kind of taking a look and saying, all right. So it's pretty obvious what happens. We're just going to score this. Okay. Obviously, you can do it with whatever tool you have for scoring. This outside, we're just going to do this outside most edge. It's going to fit right on top. So I'm scoring along there. Slipping this puppy up, and then we're going to get rocking and rolling. So obviously we need some water in order to get ourselves attaching. In another day or so, we are going to get our handle on. So that'll be next. Now if you notice, I'm putting a lot of pressure down onto this. I see some slips scooping out around the exterior, and there's plenty of messes. I get that. It's fine though. So like the instinct for a lot of kids is to fix it right away, and let me tell you, you can just let it set. That's what I like to do. Like, so here's, I'm going to level with you. I like to make, like, if I'm going to make hand-built mugs, I'm going to make like 10 at a time. So, and like, I'm going to bust through it like, some sort of automatic, what do they call it? Assembly line. That's what it is. Sorry guys, it's 7th period and my brain is fried. I've been thinking all day. But what I like to do is I like to go through assembly line style, and I just like to cut, 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 cut for all of them, and then smooth out the rims for all of them, and then put them all up, and then score all of the side seams, and then make all of the bottoms. And I like to do it so like this would be sitting ideally for 10 minutes before I attacked and started smoothing it out. When you smooth it out, you can take your like yogurt container or what have you. Like I'm just kind of cleaning it up a little bit with a rib. You can take your finger and smooth it out. Whatever you can do to like make that look good, you do. You know, so um, that is the bottom. Once your bottom is on and you're good to go, we're going to move into handles next. So I hope you're excited. Bye.